So let me hear it. 1, 2, 3, yes. Help me out. Those of you who came to get out of class, say I. Young men, get your minds out of the gutter. Say, yo, hey, what you doing? Nothing. What you doing? Nothing. My grade is just so daggone in my quiet. Look at them ladies. Look at them. They quiet. I'm respectful to my mom and dad. Great. What, you want a box of cookies? Alright? They would teach you. See, growing up, I grew up with the nickname Marty. But because I wasn't having sex at 12, my uncles used to refer to me as Marcy. Every single day they would tease me about my sexuality and who I was. And it started putting a ton of pressure on my life. And maybe some of you here know a little bit about pressure. Anybody know about pressure? Teachers, family, mom, dad, everything just seems like daily, it's just constantly coming down on you. And at about 60 years old, I finally had sex for the first time. I was really excited. And I always say this, it was the best 2 minutes of my young life, and I was pretty excited about that. Some of the things I started doing was I started stealing cars. I stole about 20 cars in a 2-month period of time. The second thing I started doing was I started selling weed. Yes, in a sense, was one morning I went to high school drunk. I drank 2 coffee mugs full of vodka. One young lady assaulted my high school principal, and they promptly kicked me out. Up in your mind, made a clear decision that college for me is a must. It's a must. That based on what I see about success and failure, that more people that are attending college tend to have more money, tend to have better lifestyles, tend to have, more of the things that I want out of my life. I still had school saying, Nasser Jones, we want you to come and play for us for free. And I was so excited because I was going to finally be able to get away from all the garbage in my life. I was going to finally be able to get away from a mom who was drug addicted, had men coming in and out of our lives. I was going to finally be able to get away from grandparents who were functional alcoholics. I was going to finally be able to get away from those 12 other guys who were going in and out of jail. But I got a phone call from somebody. Can anyone guess who it was? The girl I had sex with, my 2 minutes of glory. She called me up and she said, hey, guess what? You're going to be a daddy. Aren't you happy? And it radically changed my world because I was left with the toughest choice and decision of my young life. See, but my story didn't end there. See, when I came home to another interesting situation. I walked into a situation where my Uncle Nate had just told my great-grandmother he was HIV positive and dying of AIDS. And for the next 6 months, I watched this man go from 160 pounds to 140 to 120 to a dying weight of about 98 pounds. But I reached a place in my life where I was just so frustrated, so angry, so bitter. I couldn't go off to college, and I just felt so overwhelmed. I just didn't have the capacity. I didn't have it within me to hear another adult tell me how to live my life. Anybody been there before? That's right. We, in some ways, we need a breakthrough. We need to break through that thing. We need that thing that's going to help us break through to that next level. And let me show you symbolically the amount of effort that it takes to go from BC to an A student. Okay, all right. So here's the basic effort. And here's look. Was that much more? That's my time. I really appreciate you, a great audience. Give yourself a nice round of applause. Thank you very much.